the issue of Jengebe kidnapping, I want to use this opportunity to call on the good people of Zamfara State to be very, very careful and extra vigilant on what is happening on the issue of insecurity. The mass adoption of schoolgirls or students, it was not first executed in Zamfara State. It was executed in Chibok, Dapchi, Kankara, Kagara, and Jengebe. Bandictry called in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019 is not different word we call banditry in 2021. So it is very unfortunate when somebody is calling for peace initiative and people are trying to flee him down. And I want to tell the members of the general public and good people of Zamfara State, the issue of providing security does not lie in the hand of the governor. The Commander-in-Chief and possible Federal Republic of Nigeria is Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, who is mandated by the Constitution to direct and to deal decisively with any form of insecurity in Nigeria. Army take order from Mr. President as Commander-in-Chief. Air Force took order from Mr. President as Commander-in-Chief. Navy took order from President as a Commander-in-Chief. Air Force, Police, DSS, Civil Defense, Paramilitary, they all took order from the C&C, that is Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And today, General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, is the head of the Chief Security in Nigeria. So I want to make categorically stated that Matawalle is not charged with responsibility constitutionally on the issue of providing security. Army are not under his control. But some politicians have started play out 2023 card to take power by all means. I'm appealing to this desperate politician. They should allow time to come. When the chiefs are down, everybody will know his level. This is what we're talking about. There are some politicians we are suspecting in this state that from 25 February to the day those girls were released, if the security agency were giving their names and their phone numbers to security to go for discreet investigation, when they check their call logs, they see where they have been calling people on the corridor of power in Abuja, telling them that Inspector General of Police is not cooperating with them to declare state of emergency in Zamfara State. If you declare, the president doesn't have the power to declare state of emergency constitutionally. Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is very clear who has the power to declare state of emergency. A president cannot declare state of emergency in a state. A governor is a chief executive recognized by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. Likewise, the president is also a president recognized by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A president can only declare state of emergency on, let's say, on education, on security, but not to remove a governor and bring a sole administrator. The gangsters are coming. The bad eggs are ganging to flock together to fall down state and declare state of emergency because they are illiterate. It cannot happen. I wanted not to say anything on the no-fly zone, but with no-fly zone, old fly zone is just as the same. We have no airport. We have no even mini airport. What is the essence of putting fly zone? The national security advisor misleaded the president, misinformed the president. You can only put no fly zone by the plight of the military. And when you put a no fly zone, you say during the war that this is no fly zone when you cross this route, we are going to fall down. Or when you now fly in our airspace, we are going to pull down the aircraft. But the national security advisor misled the president and said they are declaring no fly zone. When they are declaring no fly zone, why don't they declare no fly zone in Mungunu, in his own local government in Borno State, where Boko Haram took over Mungunu for over 11 years? If you say you are declaring no fly zone, why didn't they declare no fly zone in Yope, where also Boko Haram took over that place? If you are saying you are declaring no fly zone, why didn't they declare no fly zone in Kaduna, Katsina, Niger State, Kogi State, Nasarawa State? All these things have been taken over by unbanded herdsmen and criminal classes. Let us not be sentimental. We know Matole is a PDP governor, and this state are controlled also, which I mentioned, are controlled by APC government. There should be no selective justice. When one Mr. A steal Maggie and Mr. B steal cow, and they went to court, you say this is name is thief. Mr. A who stole Maggie is a thief. Mr. B who stole cow is Muhammad. Then what are you talking about? Or is it Jesus? What are you talking about? Are you saying that you are fair? Are you saying that there is equity, justice, and fairness? So Mr. President should deal with any issue as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not as a president of APC. God gave him power, and it is only God who took over power from Buhari. Buhari defeated a sitting president, and God gave Matole power miraculously in wonderful way. And it is only God that can take away that power, because God Almighty, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, is the master of our destiny. When whatever God have decreed, say it will happen, it will happen. Then what are you talking about? Why are you killing people? Why are you wasting people's blood? Why are you sponsoring kidnappers? It's very unfortunate when we had the sad news of kidnapping of our girls in Jangebe. It was internationally condemned. All the military, army, all the forces which were deployed to rescue these girls, it was through the dialogue, the repentant bandits, that these girls were returned without paying a penny. And on that side of the opposition, I are pleading to them that they are going to give them 57 million naira, not to release them, the girls. And they refused to collect the 57 million naira. 57 million naira. That is what we have from the grapevine. I don't know the authenticity of the story. And from what the governor say, when I had him in a program, one-on-one, Politics Today in Channels Television, he said that one of the bandits told one of the girls, say, greet your watchman for us. So it means there's connivance. And from my investigation, when I had, one day came, none of the matron in the hostel is in the school. They said they went for wedding. So it means there's a connivance. So I call on the Mr. President to use it, all the intelligence officers we have and the security, intelligence security, to make sure that this thing is being investigated. I don't mind, Mr. President, from the governor downward, in PDP, in ABGA, in APC, to direct any tough politician in Zamfara to send his phone for scrutiny to make sure that, to investigate our funds. All the members of G8 and their APC should submit their phone to DSS, all Abga top politicians, PDP top politicians to submit their form from 24 to the day those girls were released. I'm telling you, the information they will find on that phones, it will shake the whole country. It will shake the whole country. Many of them on the other side will shit in their fund or in their trouser. This is not a fabricated story. Somebody very close to one desperate politician who wanted to become governor by all means said it, that he had one of them communicating that IG is not cooperating with them to pull down the state and bring state of emergency in Zamfara. It is very unfortunate. And that shows that the politician is an illiterate. He is not conversant with the prohibition of the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is why he's making all that rubbish or trash. For the past 8 years, all the farms land were deserted. Commercial activities were grounded. But from the day Matula took over, things have started to change shape. Things have resurfaced. All the major markets are closed down. It is on record. But now people are trying to jealous the achievement, the achievement they saw he got in this peace initiative to fully understand why. Why? People should remember God, and people should remember that if anybody died, after your funeral prayer, they will take you to the grave. Even your wife and your son will not be in the graveyard, in the cemetery, to stay for 30 minutes. People should remember history, how our parents and ancestors are living harmoniously without all this problem. People should emulate the policy of Zik, Sardauna, Awolowo, Tafawa Balewa, and follow and also emulate the policy of great Wazir Ibrahim, politics without bitterness. But people now are trying to engage government in destructive engagement, not on constructive engagement. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for, and we don't want it now. So finally, and appealing to our youth, they should not abuse the use of social media platform to burn down this country, to bring havoc, to bring disharmony, or to separate this country. You see Yorubas, Igbos, South, North, people are calling for disintegration. People have been calling for Odudu Republic. People have been calling for Biafra. People have been calling for different currencies. In Zamfara here, because of politics, people have been posting fake news. I call on the Commissioner of Police, Director of State Security, Army, to take issue up implementary statement and fake news very serious in this country or in Zamfara, because it can have a capable of fooling down the peace accord Matawale is trying to make with the bandits.